Welcome to the shop. Hope you're having a great day. Alright, this knife got messed up and I had to repair it. So let me show you how. Are you ready? Here we go. Welcome back. So today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I wanted to work on the Bowie knife, but I ordered some thicker brass to work on the guard and all that, so I think that'll be better. But I got knives like this to fix up. See that line right there? Yeah, it's gonna drive me crazy. So I'm gonna fix this one up. And this one has a big old bevel I want to fix up. And I got handles for these two if we get that far. Yeah, let's get into it. I want to talk to you about something else. About not getting discouraged if you're a new knife maker. But first, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you're a more advanced knife maker, let us know the process you went through. How many times did you get discouraged and quit? Because I know I quit like almost 3 or 4 times and then licked my wounds and came back. But I'm not wearing my shirt, but I got shirts on my websites and knives and all that good stuff. Amazon links are in the description. The website's the first one. All right, let's just get over to it. So here's my years and years of knife making. You go through different progressions and man, my first 2 knives were these knives right here. Now this doesn't have a handle on it because I always stole the pins and all that. The handle's somewhere around here, but you know, I bought a 1/4 inch 1095. Here's some of my jimping work and some more of my jimping work. I think I did that with a bandsaw. Look how uneven it is and all that. You know, of course, full flat grinds because your first grinds are going to be full. It actually has an edge on it. I don't know how good of an edge, but yeah. And this one I've done. Look how much lower it is because I just kept grinding it down and grinding it down and grinding it down. Probably one of my only knives without a sharpening notch on it. But look at those big old bevels, and you start out and you want to make it one grind and you make it another grind, and these are what I started with. And then you start going to more. And you know, look at these crazy grinds and stuff like that. So we all start somewhere, and I had this tendency of making these big old blades with these little small handles. All of them. You can see this was before I got into swooping plunges, and all my plunges are uneven and messed up, and you know, just big old bevels and little old handles. And let me see. And you can even see like on this one where it's got like the smiley face where the bevel comes way up here. Down here is the line, then it comes up. It gives that big old smiley face on it. So, so I'd quit and I'd give up and I'd get all frustrated that I wasn't grinding my knives like other knife makers. And man, these other guys are doing so much better and all that stuff. And you go back and you start making it and you start coming up with weird designs, and they start working out a little bit. Stuff like that. I saw this one, I couldn't believe it. The swedge on this actually looks pretty good. I was like, man. And yeah, you just keep going. When I first started compound grinds, I'd get any kind of scrap steel I could find, and I just do compound grind after compound grind, and you know, I came up with something like this. I think this was like one of my first successful compound grinds. You know, and I even tried like the pattern on the handle and stuff like that, but the jimping, I didn't have a mill back then yet, so my jimping was all out of whack, and try more and more, get a little bit different, and progress a little bit more. It's all what you make it, and all what you put into it. I mean, look at this. The handle is really tiny. I mean, unless you grip up on the choil and stuff, but man, that blade's like twice as big as the handle. Get into cleavers or whatever, you just try making anything to make it work. I think this is, you know, like my 5th or 6th knife, and I was like, wow. In fact, this was before I built my oven because I tried to differentially quench it outside in the forge. It didn't do a hamon, but it is differentially treated. The back is soft. And you can see, look how bad, you know, well, it's not bad, but they're just not up to my standards. It's just like cut in, boom, straight in. And don't get discouraged. If you're a new knife maker and you see these guys making these awesome blades and and just making all this awesome stuff, it'll come. You just got to keep at it. And the more you work at it, the more it comes. Go back and watch some of my old videos. Man, those videos were horrible, but I kept doing videos because I loved making videos. Made more and more. Now they're getting better and better. You know, now I can make stuff like this, which still needs to be fixed. You know, so, you know, this was like a year and a half ago, but the bevels are still off. So I need to come back and fix stuff like that. You'll get it. You know, then I started doing recurves and stuff. It's like, man, my basement is just like a graveyard of knives that have never been finished. And I found one little problem with them and never got finished with them. And so, but you just gotta keep going. And that's all it takes. You keep going, you keep going, you keep going, and you'll start being like, wow, man, you start progressing. I remember like a year and a half, 2 years ago, when I thought, I was like, man, look how great that knife looks, man. Look how good that compound grind looks. Now, all I see is mistakes I made on it. But, you know, I didn't even sharpen it because I was like, man, it looks so good. So, you know, it's all about what we do. You know, the handles are barely even sanded or anything. But now we progress. You know, now I can make knives like this. And this was even a year and a half ago or something, or like 8 months ago. But it's a real nice knife. Let's get to fixing these two into some handles. I just wanted to do that because I know a lot of guys get really discouraged. And I see a lot of comments of guys going, man, I wish I could make a knife like that. Man, I wish I could make a knife like that. Believe me, if I can make a knife like this, or a knife like this, you guys can make it easily. I could throw some guilt on you and be like, look, I only got one good arm and I'm making these knives, so you guys can do it no problem. But I won't do that to you. Alright, let's get to the grinder. I'm just going to start with the A65 because all I got to do is get this down because there's something uneven about it. This one shouldn't be too bad. Oh yeah, I got shoes on because this is a sharp knife. A lot of people comment that they can't believe I don't wear shoes, but when I'm doing sharp knives, I do, so. I'm just gonna go up to 1,000. Since it's already been taken up to 1,000 before, and I think 1,500, we'll just try it here. We can always go back down if we need to. I know I say about shortcuts, but I've already done this like 4 times, so I think this is the 3rd time. Because I always find a little problem, I have to go back. It's not really a shortcut when you do it a bunch of times. Maybe the first couple. All right, let me go get a higher grade. I think I might get like a 1200 or 1500. All right, let me get the 1-inch wheel. I think we're good there. Woo, yeah. Even kind of got that faded look on the Evader. Here, let me see something. I put a front button thing so I can switch from manual to autofocus on here. Look at that. It almost looks like old and worn. Yeah. I like it. Now I just gotta go etch it. I'll be back. Been a while since I've done a compound grind, so should be interesting. I'll probably have to make a whole new sheath for this and everything. This one was the groove one because it had stonewash up here, then a hamon, and then a mirror finish. So I don't know if I might hand sand it again, but we'll see what we get. Whew, glad I looked down and saw that. This thing is spinning out. That's all I need, the wheel to fly off and hit me in the face or something. Well, I guess it would just hit me. Ooh, some bad brains. By the way, if you see me keep moving around, it's because there's a song I haven't heard in a long time. I gotta figure out who it is again. Whoa. Just like that. I don't know what just happened there, but now imagine if I had a sharp knife when that happened. I think I tightened this bolt here too much. I'm glad I caught that before that happened. Yeah, this bolt the wheel wasn't spinning freely. This was too tight. Woo! I haven't done a compound grind in a while. A45. I'm gonna get the hollows all done and then come back. So we'll see. I already had the 845 cut. So it looks like I'm gonna have to cut an old 830 and then maybe one of those 1100s too. We'll see where we go from there. That's why I wear shoes. I keep forgetting this is sharp. Anyway, so I'm gonna cut a 1200. I'll put a link in the cards. Got Pennywise blasting in my ear. I'm gonna put a link in the cards to how I etched this and then redid it and three-toned it and all that stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna three-tone it again. I'm gonna stonewash it and then we'll see. Yeah, so I'm gonna cut a 1200, then I'll come back on the flats. How about that? I'm gonna start with an 865 and bring these down and shouldn't have to do much. We'll see. For some reason it's missing right here, so I'm gonna go down to a 240. Let me hit it with a 120. Alright, I thought this side looked higher than this side, so I'm about to bring this up a little bit more. Alright, here we go, 120. Alright, so now I'm just going to go back up and then back and forth and back and forth, and I'll show you when I'm on 1200s on the flats, because we're just doing the same thing over and over. Alright, 1200, fun times. Of course, it's got dirty fingerprints on it, but alright, I'm calling tomorrow's etching and all that. Figure out what we're doing from there. So that's about it. I went ahead and did all the vinegar and stuff like that. I got a whole playlist of how I do my Hamones and all different stuff about Hamones and all that stuff. You can see on this, I did the 3-tone. I got the stone washing at the top, the mirror at the bottom, and then just the regular etch in here. So I got these all back together. This one should be up for sale. This one might be, but I gotta check with someone first, so we'll see. All that's left is sharpening. Like I said, up in the cards, I'll put that whole Hamone playlist. And that's basically what I did for both of these. I just redid them. So, yep. Thanks for coming along. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, all that good stuff. Oh, I forgot to change my shirt. But on my website, I got shirts, I got knives. Maybe that one carbon fiber knife will be available if I get pictures up. Anyway, yeah, website link will be up here, and the first one down in the description. Amazon links are all down in the description and on the website. Alright, so that's about it. Hope you're having a great day, and as always, take it easy.